Hello everyone, and welcome to English Mindset. I'm Jessica, your host, and today I have something very special for all English learners, especially for those who sometimes feel stuck when it comes to speaking. Have you ever thought, how can I practice speaking English if I'm alone? Don't I need a partner? Well, you are not alone. Many learners believe that speaking practice is only possible when you have a teacher, a friend, or a speaking partner. But the truth is, you can practice English completely by yourself, and it can actually be very powerful. In this episode, I'm going to show you practical methods that you can use every day, even if you are sitting alone in your room. We will cover techniques like self-talk, shadowing, recording your own voice, storytelling, roleplay, and even prompts to help you always have something to say. These are simple but effective strategies that will help you speak more confidently, improve your pronunciation, and expand your vocabulary step by step. By the end of this episode, you'll not only understand how to practice speaking alone, but I'll also give you a simple daily routine that takes only 10 to 15 minutes, which you can start using immediately. So, if you've ever felt frustrated because you don't have a speaking partner, don't worry, today I will show you that you can become your own best partner. Stay with me until the end, and let's unlock the secret to speaking English confidently, even when you are by yourself. Ready? Let's get started and have fun learning English. Many English learners believe that speaking practice is only possible when you have someone else to talk to. They think, I need a teacher, a friend, or a partner. Without them, I cannot improve. But this is not true. Speaking English is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained independently. Practicing alone has several important benefits that can help you become a confident speaker faster than you might think. First, speaking is like a muscle. Just like when you go to the gym to strengthen your body, your speaking ability needs regular exercise. You don't need someone else to lift weights for you, right? You can train alone. In the same way, you can exercise your speaking muscles, the mouth, tongue, and brain, by practicing English by yourself. By doing this consistently, you strengthen your ability to form words, sentences, and ideas naturally. Second, practicing alone reduces fear. Many learners feel nervous or shy when speaking in front of others. They worry about making mistakes, using the wrong grammar, or being judged. But when you speak alone, there is no pressure. No one is watching. No one is correcting you. You are free to experiment, make mistakes, and learn from them. This safe environment allows you to explore your English without anxiety, which is crucial for long-term improvement. Third, you build confidence step by step. Imagine speaking English for just 5 or 10 minutes every day. After a week, you will notice small improvements. After a month, your fluency and comfort level will increase significantly. By the time you speak with someone else, you'll feel more prepared because you have already practiced many times alone. Confidence grows gradually, and practicing by yourself is a reliable way to develop it. Fourth, practicing alone is flexible. You don't need to wait for a partner or a scheduled lesson. You can practice in the morning when you wake up, while commuting, in your kitchen, or even before sleeping. This flexibility means you can practice consistently, which is more important than long, occasional sessions. Now, let's look at some common problems learners face when trying to practice speaking alone, and why they often stop before they even start. Problem 1. Fear. Many learners are afraid to speak English, even when alone. Thoughts like, "What if my grammar is wrong?" or "What if my pronunciation is bad?" can stop you from starting. But remember, mistakes are natural. Speaking alone gives you the freedom to make mistakes safely. Problem 2: not knowing what to say. When you sit down to practice, your mind may go blank. You might think, "I want to speak, but I don't have a topic." This is completely normal, and it can be solved with simple prompts or self-talk questions, which we will discuss later. Problem 3: worrying too much about grammar. Many learners try to construct perfect sentences, but focusing too much on grammar slows you down and reduces confidence. Speaking is about communication first. Your grammar will improve naturally over time if you speak regularly. Problem 4: running out of words. Even if you start speaking, you may quickly stop because you don't know the right vocabulary. This is frustrating, but it can be improved with storytelling, shadowing, and vocabulary exercises, which help you build a richer word bank and keep conversations flowing. The good news is that all these problems are normal, and every learner faces them. More importantly, each of these challenges can be overcome with the right techniques. Practicing speaking alone is not only possible, it is highly effective when done correctly. By understanding the benefits and recognizing the common obstacles, you are now ready to learn practical methods that will help you speak English confidently, even without a partner. In the next section, we will explore techniques like self-talk, shadowing, and recording your voice, step by step, so that you can practice effectively every day. Practicing speaking English alone sounds simple in theory, but in reality, many learners face several common problems that make it challenging. These obstacles often stop learners from starting or cause them to give up too soon. The good news is that these problems are completely normal, and they can be overcome with awareness and practical strategies. Let's look at the most common issues in detail. Problem 1: fear of speaking. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to practicing English alone. Many learners feel nervous even when no one is listening. Thoughts like, "What if my grammar is wrong?" "What if my pronunciation is bad?" or "What if I sound silly?" can prevent you from opening your mouth. This fear is completely natural. It comes from years of worrying about mistakes or feeling judged. However, the beauty of practicing alone is that no one is watching or judging you. When you speak to yourself, mistakes are no longer a source of embarrassment, they become a valuable learning tool. Overcoming fear takes time, but starting small, even for just a few minutes a day, helps build confidence gradually. Remember, making mistakes is part of the learning process and essential for improvement. Problem 2: not knowing what to say. Another common problem is not having ideas or topics. When learners sit down to practice, their minds may go blank. They might think, "I want to speak, but I don't know what to say." This happens to almost everyone at the beginning. Without a plan or prompts, silence becomes a natural result. The key solution is to prepare topics or questions in advance. Simple things like talking about your day, your plans, your hobbies, or even describing objects around you can give you plenty of material. Using prompts, questions, or even pictures can guide your practice, making it easier to start speaking and to continue without stopping. Problem 3: over-focusing on grammar. Many learners make the mistake of trying to speak perfectly. They want every sentence to be grammatically correct before they say it aloud. While grammar is important, worrying too much about it slows down speaking, reduces fluency, and diminishes confidence. When practicing alone, the goal should be communication, not perfection. It is okay to make grammar mistakes at first. Over time, as you speak more often, your brain naturally corrects patterns, and your grammar improves without the pressure of perfection. The key is to focus on expressing ideas clearly, rather than forming flawless sentences every time. Problem 4: Limited vocabulary. Running out of words is another common challenge. Many learners start speaking confidently but quickly stop after a few sentences because they don't know the right words. This can feel frustrating and discouraging. The solution is to actively build your vocabulary and practice using it in context. Storytelling, roleplay, and shadowing are excellent ways to expand your vocabulary. The more words and phrases you practice, the easier it becomes to continue speaking naturally, without pauses or hesitation. Remember, learning new words is not just memorizing, they need to be used actively in speaking to truly become part of your language skills. Problem 5: Lack of motivation or consistency. Some learners face difficulty staying motivated or consistent. Speaking alone can feel lonely or boring at first, which may lead to skipping practice sessions. This is why creating a routine is essential. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day, done consistently, is more effective than practicing for hours occasionally. Setting small, achievable goals, like describing your morning routine or recording a short story, helps maintain motivation and ensures steady improvement over time. Problem 6: Self-judgment and comparison. Finally, learners often judge themselves harshly or compare their progress to others. Thoughts like, "I'm not as good as my friend," or "native speakers speak faster, so I can't keep up," are common. This self-criticism can block speaking practice entirely. The key is to focus on personal growth. Every learner improves at their own pace, and practicing alone gives you the freedom to make mistakes, experiment, and celebrate small successes without external pressure. In summary, the main problems when practicing speaking alone are fear, lack of topics, over-focusing on grammar, limited vocabulary, inconsistency, and self-judgment. Recognizing these challenges is the first step toward overcoming them. The good news is that all of these problems have practical solutions. With simple strategies, structured practice, and daily consistency, you can overcome these obstacles and make significant progress in your English speaking skills, even without a partner. Now that we understand why practicing speaking alone is important and the common challenges learners face, it's time to explore practical methods. These techniques are simple, effective, and can be applied every day, even if you are sitting alone in your room. By using these strategies consistently, you can improve your fluency, pronunciation, confidence, and vocabulary. Let's dive into the most powerful methods. 1. Self-talk. Self-talk is one of the easiest and most effective ways to practice speaking alone. It means speaking to yourself in English throughout the day. At first, it might feel strange or funny, but it works very well. You can start by describing your daily activities. For example, when you wake up, say, "Good morning. I woke up at 7 o'clock today. Now I am brushing my teeth. After that, I will make breakfast." In the evening, you can summarize your day. "Today I went to work. I had lunch with a friend. I learned something new in English. Now I feel tired but happy. Mirror practice is another form of self-talk. Stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself, and speak aloud. Pretend you are introducing yourself to a new person. Hello, my name is Anna. I am from Brazil. I love reading books. My dream is to travel the world. Looking at yourself while speaking helps you practice natural body language and makes your speech more confident. Additionally, you can practice thinking aloud by describing your actions or surroundings, such as, I am cutting the onions now. I need some salt. The weather is nice today. I see children playing. The key is consistency. 5 to 10 minutes daily will gradually make self-talk feel natural. 2. Shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to someone speaking in English and repeat immediately, almost like an echo. To practice shadowing, choose a short audio clip from a podcast, video, or movie. Play 1 or 2 sentences, listen carefully, and then repeat them aloud, copying the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. For example, if a movie actor says, I don't know what you mean, you repeat exactly, I don't know what you mean. At first, it may feel fast or difficult, but over time, this trains your ear and mouth to work together. Shadowing improves pronunciation, sentence rhythm, and listening comprehension simultaneously. Even 5 minutes a day can make a significant difference in fluency. 3. Recording yourself. Recording your voice is a highly effective method. Use your phone or any simple recorder. Choose a short topic, like your day, your favorite food, or weekend plans, and speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak naturally. Then, listen to your recording critically. Did I pronounce words clearly? Did I use grammar correctly? Did I pause too much or speak smoothly? Next, record again, correcting small mistakes. Recording allows you to become your own teacher, notice errors, and track your progress over time. Listening to your past recordings after a week or a month helps you see how much your fluency and confidence have improved. 4. Prompts and questions. A common challenge when practicing alone is not knowing what to say. Prompts and questions provide a solution. You can ask yourself simple questions. What did I eat today? What is my plan for tomorrow? What is my favorite hobby and why? Answering these questions aloud encourages natural speaking and helps you practice vocabulary in context. Picture prompts are also useful. Look at a photo or something outside your window and describe it in English. The beach looks beautiful. The water is blue. Some people are swimming and others are walking on the sand. Story prompts work too. Start with a sentence like, one day I found a box in the park, and continue the story. The goal is to keep speaking without long pauses. 5. Storytelling and roleplay. Storytelling and roleplay make speaking practice more engaging and closer to real-life communication. With storytelling, you can recount events from your own life or create imaginative stories. For example, last year I traveled to another city. I met new people, tried new food, and had a great time. This helps practice past tense, new vocabulary, and connecting sentences. Roleplay involves pretending to be in real-life situations. For instance, at a restaurant, practice both roles. Hello, I'd like to order some chicken, please. Can I have a glass of water? then switch to the waiter, "Sure. Would you like anything else?" You can practice situations at airports, doctor's offices, or job interviews. Roleplay builds confidence and prepares you for real conversations. Summary. To recap, the main methods to practice speaking alone are self-talk, shadowing, recording, prompts/questions, storytelling, and roleplay. Each method develops different skills. Self-talk builds fluency, shadowing improves pronunciation, recording enhances self-awareness, prompts expand ideas, storytelling trains sentence connection, and roleplay prepares you for real-life communication. Using a combination of these methods daily will help you speak English more naturally, confidently, and effectively, even without a partner. Now that we have explored the most effective methods to practice speaking English alone, self-talk, shadowing, recording, prompts, storytelling, and roleplay, you might be wondering, how can I use all of these in my daily life? The answer is simple: create a structured, yet flexible daily routine. You don't need hours of practice every day. Even 10 to 15 minutes consistently is enough to see noticeable improvement over time. What matters most is consistency, not the length of each session. Here is an example of a daily speaking routine that you can try. Start with self-talk for the first 5 minutes. Choose any part of your day and describe it in English. For example, in the morning, you can narrate your activities as you get ready. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I am brushing my teeth. Now I am making breakfast. Or in the evening, summarize your day. Today I went to work. I met my friend for lunch. I studied English and learned new words. Self-talk warms up your speaking muscles, improves fluency, and helps you feel comfortable speaking without fear of judgment. Next, spend 5 minutes on shadowing. Choose a short audio or video clip, such as a podcast segment, a YouTube video, or even a short scene from a movie. Play 1 or 2 sentences, listen carefully, and immediately repeat them aloud, trying to imitate the speaker's pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. Shadowing trains your ear, improves your accent, and helps your brain connect listening and speaking naturally. Even a short daily session develops your pronunciation and speech rhythm significantly over time. For the final 5 minutes, choose one more method from the list we discussed: recording, prompts, storytelling, or roleplay. For example, you could record yourself talking about your day or a favorite topic. After recording, listen carefully and identify areas to improve, such as pronunciation, grammar, or fluency, and then try again. Recording helps you become your own teacher and track progress. Alternatively, use prompts or questions. Ask yourself simple questions: what did I eat today? What is my favorite hobby? Or, describe what you see outside your window. Answering these prompts aloud ensures that you always have something to say, avoiding pauses or hesitation. Storytelling and roleplay are also excellent for the last part of your routine. Tell a short story from your life or make up an imaginative one. Roleplay a real-life scenario, like ordering food in a restaurant, buying a ticket at the airport, or attending a job interview. These exercises prepare you for actual conversations, improve vocabulary, and boost confidence in practical situations. The key to success is consistency. Small, daily steps are far more effective than long, occasional practice sessions. Make speaking practice part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth, drinking water, or exercising. Over time, your fluency, confidence, and comfort in speaking English will grow naturally. Finally, remember to celebrate small achievements. Even if you speak just 10 minutes today, that is progress. Notice improvements in your pronunciation, vocabulary, or fluency week by week. Recognizing your progress keeps you motivated and makes practicing English enjoyable. In summary, a simple daily routine might look like this. 5 minutes, self-talk, describe your day or narrate actions. 5 minutes, shadowing, repeat short clips from podcasts, videos, or movies. 5 minutes, choose one method, recording, prompts, storytelling, or roleplay. By practicing this way every day, you will gradually build confidence, improve fluency, and make English speaking a natural part of your life. Consistency and small steps are the secrets to long-term success in learning English. Before we finish today's episode, I want to leave you with some important motivation and final tips. First, remember this: you don't need to be perfect to speak English. Many learners wait until they feel ready, but the truth is nobody starts perfectly. Making mistakes is natural and essential for learning. Every time you speak, even with errors, you are improving and building your confidence. Second, start speaking today, even for just a few minutes. Don't wait for the perfect partner, the perfect time, or the perfect opportunity. Your English will grow faster if you start now. Small steps done consistently are far more effective than long practice sessions once in a while. Even 10 or 15 minutes every day will bring noticeable results within a few weeks. Third, be consistent. Turn speaking practice into a daily habit, like brushing your teeth or drinking water. The more regularly you practice, the more natural English speaking will become. Combine the methods we discussed: self-talk, shadowing, recording, prompts, storytelling, and role-play, into your own personalized routine. Each method strengthens a different skill, and together they help you become a confident, fluent speaker. Finally, celebrate your progress. Listen to your recordings after a week or a month and notice how far you've come. Celebrate small victories, like speaking more smoothly, remembering more vocabulary, or feeling less nervous. Confidence grows step by step, and the more you practice, the easier and more enjoyable speaking English will become. So, remember these 5 keys: start today, practice daily, don't fear mistakes, use multiple methods, and celebrate progress. You can do this, and you can enjoy speaking English by yourself. Thank you for joining me on the English Learning Podcast. Keep speaking, keep learning, and remember, you can become your own best speaking partner. See you next time, and happy practicing!